Ah, clap. I think that was synced. Like unintentionally, but it was synced.
Wait. Un video más, mi gente.
Oh, it's modelo time.
El modelo time.
It's modelo time. He's crunk. He's off the sauce.
Uh, what is up?
What is
The
up?
ConvoBreaker enthusiasts, the INoJ likers, the Josh and Logan viewers. We are here with episode 3.
12. What? No. Well, I guess
No,
of this
season 2.
season
Of
2,
this
episode
season,
3. Yeah.
episode 3, with the Kuma, with the mustard, with Nathan in the background,
Nate in the back over there, right there,
featuring
watching the rookie, bro.
the rookie,
The rookie.
featuring
Nathan Fillion.
was Alia gonna be part of this episode or no?
Alia, do you want to be part of this episode? No.
No.
She said nah.
Okay.
She
Not
wants-
featuring Alia yet.
Not yet. Next
But
time.
we are here with episode 3
Next time.
next time. Episode 12, episode 3, season 2. Here back at the potty, we've been on a little hiatus.
A little bit. A little
A
bit.
little unintentional hiatus. It kind of just happened. We've been like a little busy. Josh coming back down, me trying to find a job and just trying to like get money and have a life of some sort.
Of some sort. He doesn't know what kind of life he wants.
Yeah, just a life in general, I think.
Fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We got the drink of the day right here. I got my, I don't know if I can show this, Modelo
Negro.
Negro with, of course,
The
shout out to
W.
the W, with W 10% off code and notes. That's INoJ.
One more time for
A
the people in
topic.
the back. One more time for the
One more
people in the
time.
back. Wait.
One more time. That's INoJ. INoJ 10% off with that code.
Let's
You
go.
can go into the store, the W store from California, with the CEO founder Anthony. Put stuff into your cart. Get 10% off with our code. I think that's a sale. I think that's a deal. And the first thing I wanted to bring up that was on my topics for a while
Okay.
is you ever been to Starbucks, Josh?
I fucking forgot you brought that up like when you were here too. Yes. I mean, of course. I feel like most people have gotten the Starbucks.
I'm hardly ever there.
Okay.
Like,
I can't
hardly.
wait. I can't wait to see where this goes.
It's such a weird vibe. Like, I'm never there. I think the most I've been to is the one at the mall. And even then, or at Barnes and Nobles. And I'll go
Okay.
and I'm kind of like a little too loud. And people are just like, shh. I'm just like, okay. Maybe I'm a little.
You're like,
That's fine. That's on me.
you're like, shut the fuck up. This ain't no library. It's Barnes and Noble.
That's what I'm thinking about. I'm just like, yeah, okay, books, kind of the same vibe. It's a cafe, I guess.
Nerds. All right.
That's the like most interaction I've had with like Starbucks. I never buy anything really there. I get my coffee somewhere else, or I just make it because I'm just like that, and I don't understand Starbucks.
Right.
Neither working there. I've heard so many experiences where it's good paying. If you can handle it, go ahead. But the amount of people that like go there for like just orders, and you have to be on the timer for like if you have the drive-through,
Mm-hmm.
like that's insane. You have so many people, and apparently like depending on the location, of course, some are busier than others, but most of the time all Starbucks are fucking busy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, $15, or I think 15, at least down here. Sounds worth it, but I don't know if I want to deal with that traffic.
Hmm.
I don't know if I would. But
I'm
I went. I forgot when. It was a while ago. I want to say last year in the fall.
okay.
We had to get Alex's sister a drink since we live like near a Starbucks, and we went in and we were waiting, and it was like towards the nighttime. And I'm not sure if this was like a class or a group of some
I
sort.
think maybe
And
I got it. Okay, I got it. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
I'm not sure if like we walked in and there was just like this vibe, this aura that I was like unfamiliar with. I was just like, something feels off, something's weird. I don't like this. I don't want to be here. We just order one drink. It takes a while. We're just there, and there's a lot of people on their computers, like laptops, just doing work, studying, which is fine. That's not bad. People can
Right.
study.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh, but amidst all of this, there's this guy, there's this group. I'm not like I said, I'm not sure if they were like a club of some sort, or they were just friends, or they were just people that got together for school or something. But there was a dude sitting down, like lecturing, barefoot, around all these people in like sign language.
Okay.
And I was lost. I was confused. I wasn't too sure what was going on. And I was like, well, they're probably like deaf. But I didn't want to like assume that. But I'm just like, well, maybe they're just being quiet. But like,
Okay.
then you could just whisper.
Yeah.
But I'm not too sure. So they were just saying language, going off, drinking their coffee, studying. They didn't have journals or anything. They were just kind of like talking. Like the dude, there was one dude sitting down barefoot while everyone was in other tables, right?
Okay.
They weren't they weren't together. They were just scattered through the tables.
It's scattered.
And
Okay.
yeah, and they were just looking at the dude, and he was just like going off sign language, and they were like just like, signing back to them, like as if they were talking,
Okay. Yeah.
and they would laugh and stuff, and they started talking to each other. Like some of them would talk to each other like with words and shit. So I had no idea what was going on, but it was like the whole Starbucks, and we were just like misfits. Just like we kind of just went for one drink, but everyone's like going off, and it was such a weird vibe, but it was like interesting. I don't know how to feel. I never want to go back to a Starbucks ever again. That was so I never want to go back, dude. It was so weird. It was unusual. I wasn't prepared mentally, physically. I was like, I don't know how to sign. If they start signing to me and they're talking to me, like I'll be like, thank you. I don't know if you've had an experience like that.
I can't say that I've walked into a Starbucks and I have had people signing across tables and just one dude barefoot. Like I don't know. I don't think I've seen that before.
Never again. Never again, man.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. I was like, I wonder where this goes. I really did not expect that. I don't know. I expected something about maybe the prices. I mean, you kind of went there
A little.
with the pay and like all that, like with
Yeah,
how it work, like how the
how
work
it works and
conditions
stuff.
are. But I was not expecting to go to just sign language and a group of people. Just yeah,
That,
no.
that's the thing that I don't even know if they were together, or that's just what they do casually. I'm like, is this at every Starbucks, or is it just this one special? Is something going on? Is like I wasn't supposed to come in. We weren't supposed to like order at this one. Go somewhere else.
The fucking
There's
I don't know if you've
signing to us. Get the fuck out of here, bro. This is our coffee.
I don't know if you've you said like you're not supposed to be here, and I'm like, I don't know if you've seen that fucking or heard that. Uh, I guess it's like you can call it a creepypasta. It's on the r/ no sleep, but it goes like that. This guy was gonna fall asleep in his class, right? And like he ended up powering through it, and just he stayed up, and then like when he stayed up, like the teacher was like everybody was just starting to do like nonsense Like it didn't make sense. Like none of it made
Like mass
sense.
hysteria.
Like no, like they would go up. Like the first person after him that went up to do a presentation, they did their presentation. They got through it. It was normal. The next person after that was like they were just standing at like in the front of the class and looking at everybody, and like the slides would go by, but like they wouldn't say anything. And then like another one after that, and it's like the slides would go by, but they'd be like all like warped or whatever, and like the person is still just staring at the class. And then like all of a sudden they just go, "You're not supposed to be awake right now. What are you doing awake?" You know, so it's like you just walk into the Starbucks. They're like, "You're not signing right now. Why aren't you signing?
Why aren't you
Why
signing?
aren't you signing?"
I asked
To a question. Thank you.
Dude, if all of that would happen to me, I'd fucking kill myself. I would leave immediately.
And that's the thing. Like in the story, like he leaves the class, and like all the hallways are empty, and like he looks in the classrooms, and there's just people sitting there, but they're not like looking at anything, just like
Yeah,
sitting.
just there.
And like he gets out of the school, and like for like an hour there's like no cars passing, there's just nothing. And then once that hour passes, then everything's normal, like the bell rings and everything's normal again. It is an interesting story, but I was just like, damn. That's crazy. And he's like, I've never experienced it
The
again, I don't
most
know what's going on.
elaborate prank, dude.
Yeah, like he's gonna fall asleep. All right, everybody act weird.
All right, everyone, I got an idea. Now on this channel particularly, especially ConvoBreaker,
Especially
we've said before, wouldn't talk about Mortal Kombat again.
again, but
Let me tell you,
boy,
I think we're gonna talk about it again.
I think I don't know. Maybe.
Let me start it off with what do you think of Peacemaker? I know it's been a while since it's been out,
Yeah,
but
it's been I believe my initial reaction was just, hey,
initial
he's
reaction when you found out he was on
when I
on
found out he was on the combat pack,
yeah.
I just thought like, okay, like I guess relevant, but also there are 3 comic book characters in your first combat pack. I just thought that was a little weird, right? But it's like whatever. Like I wasn't like too mad. It just made sense. Again, it's like the Joker or like any DC character showing up. It just makes sense. They're owned by Warner Bros. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I wasn't like too like surprised, nor was I like disappointed. It's just like you expect it. But I think initially I was like, okay, that's again, it's like it's cool that he's there, but it's also like it's the third comic book character in the pack, and or one of 3 comic book characters in the pack, and like I was also just like, it's gonna be another fucking gun character, like it's gonna be an Injustice fucking character, like that's all it's gonna be. Um, but I can't say I was too excited when I saw gameplay. I was also just kind of like underwhelmed. I was just kind of like, okay, like yeah, yeah, of course he's gonna have the eagly and the
Yeah.
gunshots, and it was weird that the gunshot was a stun and stuff like that. Like I just thought a lot of it, and like I can't like comment too much, like just like going off of gameplay or anything, because it's like I only saw the trailer and I've never really bothered to look at combos or to look at people. I don't watch MK content. Like I don't watch people that make MK content, so like it's hard for me to like even have really an opinion or anything like that other than what I see. But overall, I felt like it was underwhelming. And again, like a lot of the choices that were made, like the torpedo and stuff, I was just like, okay, like
Some of it was cool. I mean, when I saw it, I was like, oh, I get it, and that's kind of it. That's the extent.
I get it now. I understand. We didn't talk about Homelander either, or not Homelander, fucking Omni Man.
Omni Man.
The same
Omni
thing.
Man.
The same thing.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like underwhelming, fucking flying superhero bullshit. Like it's the same. It's the same shit. It's the same fucking thing every time.
which now that Omni-Man and um Peacemaker are out, really makes you wonder what are they gonna do even with Homelander.
Yeah, and I can't believe also that like we're still on this. Like it feels like that comic pack came out like 2 years ago. It's only been a
No,
year.
yeah, no, yeah. That's why I had mentioned it to you. I was like, a lot of this feels like it should be out already. It feels like it should be in the game already. Like I don't know what's taking them so long to make it. Maybe yeah, I get it. It's hard. Um, you got a lot of other stuff going on, fine. But every time you drop the character and like you just showcase it with the trailer and everything,
Yeah,
it should be in the game already, like with a character of some sort.
yeah.
And then you still have like more coming out with like the cameos, like Movado,
Mm-hmm.
which was probably the most exciting thing out of that trailer.
Who was
Her back voice.
the? I was like, who was the cameo with
Quan
Peacemaker?
Chi.
But it was with Peacemaker it was Janet, right? Janet Cage. With
Then
Quan
who was with Quan
Chi,
Chi?
it might have been Chameleon.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
Most
I'm
might
not.
like
I honestly am not keeping up
I
with
have
the
I
cameos.
kind of like I remember seeing it, but it just leaves my mind. I'm like I really don't care about this.
Yeah, and like that's not to say like, oh, why are you talking about it? It's not that. It's just like we care about it to the point where it's like well, a little bit. It is disappointing. Like most of the time, whenever we see shit, it's just kind of
Which
like,
I don't want like yeah we don't play it. I don't play it personally, but it's not one of those things where I just like shit on it. And I don't want to like oh I don't play it, but I'm gonna shit on it either way. No. Like genuinely, I feel underwhelmed with it. I know I don't play it. Some people could have a good time with it. That's fine, but I have seen a collective amount of like people also just groan at it when it releases. They're like, ah,
yeah. I think you froze.
it, oh yeah, no, hold on.
That's
Janet
fine.
Cage,
Yes.
yeah, Janet Cage, Chameleon, Striker, Mavado now, Chujinko, Sonya, Tremor was with Omni Man, right?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's anytime I exit out and I do this, I freeze. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I guess so. Whenever you look up
Yeah.
stuff. Um. So yeah, I don't know. It was kind of like whatever. Like, um, not to say it's not exciting, I guess, or like it's not cool to see like, oh, John Cena's back to voice the character and do the stuff. Like, that's cool. That's great. It's just like again, it's just that like it's the type of character like it's a fucking NRS zoner, pretty much, which like to me is just not appealing at all.
The things they
Um,
get is cool. The
the
way they
what?
do the characters is kind of mid.
Me, right?
I
Um,
do want to say with Quan Chi. I know you were kind of like it's kind of lackluster. Quan Chi for me that was probably like the most excited I've been, which I really did think like what they were trying to do was cool.
I think
With
I just
Christianity at the very least.
I think it's just like I don't like Quan Chi. Like I'm like
No,
yeah, I'm
you're
like
not a Quan Chi guy. Like it's
fucking
Shang Tsung,
Shang
bitch.
Tsung exists. Why the fuck do we need this bald headed bitch, bro? Why do we need him? We don't need him. We have Shang Tsung. But that's like whatever, right? Uh the thing with who's the recent Ermac, I felt look at him, product placement over here. um the thing with Ermac, I just thought like okay, so the fact that like it's not just telekinesis anymore and it's like the spirits coming out, that's
Uh-huh.
interesting. That's cool that they did that with him. Um, thank God, like everyone else said, thank the elder gods they gave this man a mask. He really needed it, but ugly.
But ugly.
But ugly he
I think I
was.
tweeted it. I was like, I enjoy the mask. I'm glad they heard the fans.
Yeah,
He was but ugly. But Ermac was perfected, like design wise, a couple of times, man.
yeah, a couple times for
And
sure.
this design feels like so shit.
I think it's like the mummy look from
Nine
Armageddon.
Armageddon, yeah. Okay.
That's decent.
Hmm.
Also, Deception hit that look there.
Yeah,
And of course the MK 11 design that
that
was
was
peak. That was peak.
that was peak. I enjoyed MKX also.
Yeah, yeah, the same thing with like the mummy look where
Yeah,
it's
the
like the
mummy look.
bandages are falling off. Yeah. Um, which is like it's fine there, but when you have his face completely uncovered and it's just bald head man,
Yeah,
skeletal
grotesque
ghoulish look.
looking.
Yeah, it's just ass. I'm sorry. It's just like there's no recovering from that. There's nothing you can do.
And that's because like they changed. Obviously, it's a new game, new storyline, new universe, whatever the fuck Liu Kang did. I
Yeah.
understand that. They changed fucking Reptile. Like he looks great. He looks fantabulous, bro. He's so pretty
They made him
and
fuckable. That's the
yeah.
thing. That's the thing. That's the
Uh,
problem.
I don't know what approach they did with Ermac. He's still like ghoulish, mummy looking, and then they just had him without the mask. But then they
Yeah.
gave him the mask. And it's the stupid ninja mask, but
Yeah.
it's not the ninja fit.
Yeah, it's
It's
still the sorcerer, like the
yeah,
fucking
sorcerer,
yeah.
which those two like components don't mix, and I don't like the way it's designed.
Yeah. The only time, well, it didn't even really like do it there. But I was like, the only time it maybe worked was an X. But again, he didn't really have a ninja mask. It was just the
Yeah,
wraps. So yeah, design wise though, I guess it's fine. It's better than what they had before. It's not the best Ermac design, but it's fine. The thing about uh the gameplay, I was like, again, it was just like the fact that he's not doing telekinesis anymore, and it's more like the spirits are showing up and like
hmm
he's conjuring spirits to do stuff for him. That's cool, like visually and like just like a nice little like tweak to something because we already have
hmm
Kenshi.
hmm
So that's fine. I mean, you could argue that Kenshi has had the like not it not being telekinesis and it being a spirit since 9 maybe, but regardless, the fact that it's like that now, I think it's interesting, but like it's still kind of just like whatever. It's still like it feels like it was done too late or that we've been waiting for this long for this to show up and we're just kind of like okay. Okay, I mean I get people are excited and they that's probably a lot of people's main, especially since they missed out on 11, but like it's just I
Yeah,
don't know.
especially.
I just
Which brings me to the topic that originally I was gonna say, but we kind of like went into a tangent. Was Mortal Kombat compared to other fighting games, man? Like what's been released
yeah,
before and after.
I feel like Street Fighter 6 came out first, right?
Hmm. Well, if you want to get super like sassy with it, Strive.
Okay, fine, but like hold
That's
on.
probably like one of the
Hold on.
biggest
Let's be
fighting.
fair. Let's be fair
I don't
though.
know why people
Strive
hated fighting games.
Strive has been around since Street Fighter 5 was
20.
still living,
Yeah,
was
I
still
know.
alive and kicking and getting updates. Tekken 7 was still getting
Was it?
updates.
Was
Yes.
it?
Yes.
Holy
Yeah, it's that
shit!
old. It's that fucking old.
It's that old.
It's that fucking old.
Really?
Yes. 2021
That's crazy, dude.
ish. Street Fighter 5 I think got his last
That means
update
it's late
that year if not the year
to the
after.
new gen fighting.
Huh?
That means it was late to like the new gen like fighting.
Yeah. I mean, you could say it was the start of the new
It was the
gen.
start. That's why.
Right. You could say it was the start.
But if no, but if you said like it was getting updates, other games are getting updates still, like 7 and
Yeah,
5
and Grand Blue and or
and
like
Grand
Grand Blue
Blue.
had just come out and fucking DNF had also like kind of just came out like a year after or something.
Then you can say it's late.
So late in there in the last gen, basically.
Yeah, very
I
late.
guess. I don't
Well,
know.
Street Fighter technically.
Huh?
Street Fighter for the new gen started it off.
Yeah, I would say it would have had to been. You. I mean, like I said, you could probably still put Guilty Gear there. And if you put Guilty Gear there, it puts everybody else to shame, like completely. Like it's not even a fucking. It's not. It's not even a question. Because like with Guilty Gear, it already had a great story mode. Like I mean, you don't really play through it. You just watch it. It's like an anime, whatever. You just
Yeah.
watch it. But the online was great, or is still great. The starting roster was pretty good. Uh, the two, well, currently 3 season passes with what is it, like 5 or 6 characters each.
Mhm.
They're good and they're like they're mix of heavily requested characters and just new characters, right? So like Happy Chaos and
Man, it
uh
really has been that old,
yeah yeah
and it's
uh
still getting characters.
right. Slayer's coming, which I'm like
Uh huh.
I'm fucking happy. I need Slayer back. That's my main and I need him back. I tried Nago, didn't work for me. I'm waiting for Slayer. And Johnny was back too, so that's cool. But yeah, so like I think it like it's not too monetization heavy. Like yes, you're gonna have season passes with characters. Like of course you're gonna have that. That's expected. But that's fine. What fucking Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat were doing, I'm getting to Tekken 8, but what these motherfuckers were doing, they were doing it before. That was scummy as fuck. Like, or it still is scummy as fuck because obviously they haven't done any changes. Well,
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat maybe to a least extent or a lesser extent because like Mortal Kombat, um, like it was more about the lack of actual like modes and things to do in the game other than the story mode and playing online. That's it.
It
That's all
was
you
just
get.
bare bones,
Yeah, and then
bread
that
and butter, and that's it.
in the tabletop whatever the fuck mode, like that was not what everyone was expecting. So it's like, yeah, that was lackluster. The shop I can kind of forgive, kind of, and that's only because like you still can unlock costumes in game. I know it's mainly just color variants or whatever, I think, but like that's it. Like at least you can still unlock shit in game. Whereas like with Street Fighter, you can't unlock shit. In Street Fighter, it's you get the regular costume, and if you bought the deluxe edition or whatever, then you got the premium costumes, right? Or the what you would consider the battle costumes, whatever the extra costume that you get, or the classic. Sorry, the classic costumes. Only if you bought the deluxe edition. And then they gave out, or not gave out, but they did the second costume pack or whatever, and that was like $120
Yeah,
basically.
insane, dude.
Okay,
Insane.
and there was like no packaging or nothing. It's just like you have to buy each one, or you have to buy currency so you can buy one, and that just the total addition of it was gonna be $120, which is fucking stupid. Like it's crazy how like just how much of a I guess penny pinching move that was, right? And then they still had the audacity to have a battle pass, right? And,
Yeah.
and have a battle pass, have fight money so that you can rent characters out or buy them. Mainly just rent them out, stuff like that. Like that's scummy as fuck. And then like all the crossovers that you
Sounds
can like
fucking weird, dude.
for a full price game.
Yeah.
Like there's a reason why people didn't give a shit when Dead or Alive did it. is because you could get the game for free and just pay for the content you wanted. Where like if you just wanted to play one character, you could just buy that character, or if you're lucky and your character was in the 4 slots that were free, then you're set, right? And you don't have to make any more purchases. That's why nobody gave a shit about the heavy monetization of Dead or Alive. Like just being straight up. Like nobody gave a fuck because like again, the game was free and you only had to pay what you wanted. Or for what you wanted. Whereas Street Fighter is a full priced, you know, AAA game. And it has a battle pass, it has season passes, you know, extra DLC, and then currencies in the game, which is dumb. That's like that. All that is stupid. At least Mortal Kombat didn't really do that, right? They even stopped. I think they even stopped with the easy fatality bullshit. Because I remember for X and 11, it was that whole thing where you could buy the easy fatality tokens, and then they did away with that for 1. So they get a point, right? I guess. And we thought it was done. We thought that was over. Like we were like, all right, Tekken 8 comes out. Great story mode. You know, decent online. It was kind of shit at first. It's better now. You know, good customization or solid customization options. And then like they introduced the store. Or really it was going to be that they introduced the DLC and they're like, okay, we got 4 characters or like 5 characters, whatever, for the first pass. And that's it, right? Then they waited, what was it, like 2 months? And then boom. I smacked the shit out of my mic. I smacked the shit out of my mic. And then boom, battle pass, selling you old costumes that were already in the previous games, you know, which like I was willing to forgive because it was cheaper than Street Fighter, but then they also added stuff like previous customization options to the battle pass, which is like why?
That's crazy.
Um,
That's pretty scummy right there.
yeah, and I mean I don't really have a problem with the season pass, the character pass, whatever, because like at least unlike Street Fighter, I don't know about Mortal Kombat. I haven't checked the add-ons, right? Any of the DLC prices or whatever. But at least for Tekken, you can buy Eddie Gordo by himself. You don't have to buy the season pass. Street Fighter does not let you buy the character by itself. You have to buy the season pass. So that's stupid. That's ass. So I'll give Tekken a point on that, but it still has a lot to make up for with all this shit that it's been doing. Like I'm gonna need a free. I repeat, free Waffle House stage and more story. And then
Harada, you listening?
Alright, you hear? But yeah, no, that's it. And maybe some other stuff. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they'd have to do to make it up where it's like it would be better, so I would forgive it. But right now he needs to get that fucking Waffle House stage going because they got it. They got it in Roblox Tekken. Okay, they got it in Roblox Tekken. You got the fucking Waffle House.
Everything, man.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. They don't gotta worry about
They ain't gotta
licensing.
worry for shit. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know who thought of it for the battle pass.
Supposedly he had let it slip. I can't find the clip or anything, but he had to let it slip that it was like from the higher ups that they insisted on that. Which like makes sense.
We're in the age of passes. Almost every game is gonna have it at this point.
Yeah, because we're still in that stage where they want live service games to be a thing.
Uh-huh.
And like I'm not saying there can't be a live service game or like it wouldn't succeed in any instance, because I mean Helldivers is doing fucking great right now. And that's a live service game. but that's also like a double A or like an indie, not really an indie title, but like
Not indie.
it's
Yeah.
not triple A. It's not like a big, uh studio behind it. It's just published by Sony. That's it.
Yep.
So for it to be a successful live service game is like it's not the rule, it's the exception, right?
Mhm.
Um so I don't know. It's like I get that they want to do that and like that I guess it is profitable. Obviously if people want to play your game and you come out with like more stuff. I mean Fortnite is another live service game, right? Like
Oh yeah.
very stupid successful.
Stupid
Uh
successful. I
I
used to.
mean
It was. I was the average hater.
same. Same. Now look at
Yeah.
me. Now look at me.
Now look at us.
Can't
Now
fucking
look.
get off it, bro.
I don't know. I
Uh
don't know.
I don't
I
know.
want to
I don't
bring
know
up
about that.
Helldivers. It's crazy how successful it is.
Yeah.
Um, because Alex's like dad, her uncle, and like their like family's friend. We're at work, and I'm with them and stuff. And we'll be on the drive to work, and they're like already like full grown adults, like close to 50 already, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just a 23-year-old, and they're like just going off and talking like, "Oh, dude, once we're out, we gotta hop on Helldivers. I hear they added this," and they're like they study that shit. They're like, "Oh, dude, new updates coming out this date, and this is they're gonna add." And they're like, "Oh, well, that's cool." Like, "Oh, dude, and they nerfed the railgun on." They were like, "What? Really? That fucking sucks!" And they're going off. They're like, "Logan, you play Helldivers?" I was like, "I don't got PS5." And they're like, "Gay as fuck, bro." Basically, and but they're going off, dude. They love Helldivers.
Yeah. It's just
So
like
that's crazy, dude.
yeah. But I mean, I mean, like I feel like it's deserving of it. I feel like they like
Oh yeah, definitely.
from what clips I've seen and stuff. It looks like a fun game. I just couldn't play it right now because I wouldn't be able to play with you or like anybody that I really know. Maybe
Yeah.
Carlos, but like that even then, the only person I know for sure that has it is Omar, and he can't even fucking play because he has no internet where he's at right now.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, dude, I fucking bought Helldivers 2. I was so excited, and it's a fucking live service game. I'm like, no, how'd you not know before you bought it?
How'd you not know, dude? How did you not know?
But yeah,
Um, and talking about like live service games, like as Fortnite and stuff.
yeah,
How do you feel? Cause cause it's been a good while since you've gone on and started playing. This is I think your second season now
yeah,
playing Fortnite,
yeah, for
and
sure.
from when you started to what they were adding with all these new modes now.
Okay,
What are your thoughts on this?
I I really enjoy the community modes. I think there's some good stuff in there. There's some really dog shit in there though for sure.
So
They're
there are
like
some dog shit.
yeah, but when you find like a good like mode or whatever, not everyone can be Family Guy Zone Wars. Not everyone can be Family Guy Zone Wars or Bikini Bottom Zone Wars or whatever. Like or the gun games. Like not everyone can be that. And like honestly, they're well at least for the gun games, they're just ripping off a different game. But
Yeah.
um, like for every one of those, you get like a that one game where we like had to escape and then the teacher comes out and he starts barking at you or whatever. I forgot what it was called. Escape the school or something.
Something simple
My
like that.
my
Yeah.
brother and I we played Granny's or Grandma
Oh, not
Granny
the
whatever.
grannies,
Yeah,
bro.
we
Once
played
I
Granny.
hear granny in the title, I'm like, ah, it's probably a banger.
We went in there. It was okay. We just didn't beat it. It was like it's just because obviously they can't program the the AI death thing to like actually like have an AI or have like some kind of intelligence. It just has to follow a path. So once you know the
Yeah.
path, you can avoid it pretty easily.
Mhm.
Um, so but we still died somehow. Like we still lost. We died 3 times and that was it. Um, but I say I do enjoy a lot of the creator content. There's a lot more hits than misses, but there are some stinkers, and there's one that's really neat. I forget what it's called, but it's another horror. I think it's like I forget what it's called. Something silence or silence, whatever. Uh, and it's like all in first person, but then you go into like the restroom or like one of the hallways, and it becomes a fixed camera angle. And I was like, that's fucking sick. How'd you do that? Oh,
It
that's fucking
and
sick.
and it's fucking it's crazy because it's in Fortnite.
Yeah, yeah.
God damn it, dude. The stupid Guess Who game,
Dude,
basically.
that's fucking great. That's
The
great too.
the Slurp Pong.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. Oh
Slurp
yeah.
Pong is so like there's some good things the community. And then the actual Fortnite now with like Lego, the Rock Band,
Uh,
the racing, rocket racing.
yeah.
Which one do you think the weakest is?
The
And I already know your
weakest
answer.
is not Lego.
Oh,
It's not Lego.
oh,
I tell you right now, Ali and I spent like 3 hours playing Lego Fortnite together, building our base and like just like chilling. And she was, I was doing all the building. She was out foraging and shit. It was great. It was great. Uh, so it's not. I don't think Lego Fortnite's the weakest. I think if anything, it's probably Rocket Racing. I think Rocket Racing is the weakest. That or you could say regular battle royale with building, but that's just me being a little bitch and not wanting to learn how to build.
fair.
But that's
We
why
should hop on building.
I said like it's not building battle royale. Regular battle royale is fine. I think
Um,
rocket racing is just too repetitive.
maybe I enjoy racing. Like me myself, I
Right.
enjoy racing a lot. It
I
does get repetitive, but I enjoy it a lot. And every time I want to play with someone, they're like, "Nah, dude, I don't want to play that. I fucking suck at it," or just, "I don't want to play this. Get the fuck out of here." It's
yeah
the same thing every time. I'm like, "Is it just me?" Because it's only you I get to play with.
yeah. Um, like again, it's not bad per se. I think it's only weak because it's so repetitive and you only get to race like the same couple tracks. I know that they've added new tracks recently, but
Yeah,
I still think I
and
think
the speedrun mode.
they yeah, I was like they breathed a little bit of new life into it with the speedrunning mode. I enjoy
We're
that.
with all these different modes. We are like still in the beginning stages. Like these are
Fair,
new,
fair.
still very new. The festival was cool. It still is cool. And I'm glad that because of festival, I'm glad that like it brought even more people to like the plastic controller community.
Right.
And like you definitely see it when people play festival. They're like, this is fucking hard. When people like who have played Guitar Hero like growing up all the time are like, no, it's not.
It's
No,
not. It
it's not.
really
It's
isn't.
not hard.
That's fucking
Uh,
hilarious watching Eddie like go off and just be like, "This is fucking hard. I gotta
no, yeah,
fucking play this."
exactly. Because we're playing Clone Hero. We were doing Origami Angel and goddamn Guilty Gear and stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's hard.
that's hard.
That's like
Yeah,
that's
that's
hard.
fucking hard.
I what I do want to give to Festival though, because I think Festival might be the weakest, but the only reason I'm not gonna say it is the weakest is because of what they're bringing, what they're getting, like song wise,
Yeah,
licensing stuff like that
yeah,
is fucking beautiful. It's crazy that they're getting like these songs, and the fact that March of the Pigs gets a new ending just because Trent Reznor was like, "Yeah, I'll do it. I'm gonna re-record the song for Fortnite, not
yeah,
specifically for Fortnite, but that they got that version, which
yeah.
I couldn't really find online,
Okay, yeah.
and it's in Fortnite. That's cool. And what they're doing now with like instruments, the jam tracks that you can do like in game,
Yeah,
that's fun. That's
that
actually
that is
cool.
fun.
It's neat. It's cool. So I guess I gotta give it to Rocky Racing as the weakest one because as much as I don't want to play Lego, Alex really does force me, and then I get into it.
Right. I was like
I
telling Alia, I was like, "You're not gonna like it. It's like Minecraft, right?" And like she just has never given Minecraft a choice, a chance, just because of how it looks. And I'm like,
yeah.
well, I just figured it was just like, oh, she didn't like the play, like the actual like gameplay of it. So I was like, you're not gonna like it. It's like Minecraft. And she's just like, well, we can try it anyway. I like Lego games. So I was like, okay, fine. So then we tried it, and she was like playing it, and then she was just having a good old time. Like she was like, okay, so we can do this. We can build this here. We can set this up here, whatever. And then she's like having a just a great time. And I'm like, I think you like Minecraft, and it's just like, what? No, like it's the
No,
same
no,
fucking thing
no,
essentially. It's the
no,
same
no,
thing.
no. I will say if it was the same as Minecraft, they would introduce armor already to Lego Fortnite
Okay, fair enough. That's
or
true.
something like that. Gear, they could name it something else.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the one qualm they have for me. I wish they had something like that. Just gear, like wear it, armor,
Yeah,
something.
or more health, because like yeah, or I don't know if there's anything to give you more health.
For health, later on you will get your assets and like equipment and stuff that
Yeah,
will increase your health.
yeah, because like I was mainly
Oh,
focusing on like
the three health sucks, dude. In the
yeah,
start, in the start.
yeah. I was just like, man, and we would go out and Ali would fucking die to like these creatures. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, goddamn, I'm just gonna stay over here. I'm gonna farm and I'm gonna build like shacks and
Now
do
you can
the
fish also.
what? That's crazy.
Yeah, that was like the whole update. Like, oh, gone fishing or something like that.
Oh yeah,
Um, do you like the rolling mechanic? I know when it came out, people were like, "Oh, dude, like Dark Souls. It's like Dark Souls."
yeah. I forgot there was a roll, and I saw Alia rolling. I was like, "You can fucking roll." She's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "What button do I press to roll?" And she's like, "It's what is it, circle?" And I was like, "I don't remember. I don't remember there being a roll." She's like, "You didn't do the tutorial." I'm like, "I don't. I guess not. I guess I didn't do the tutorial. I just fucking started building and stuff." And so like once I started rolling, I was like, I mean, it's an okay roll, but there's no iframes on it or anything. Like you can roll in front of somebody and they can still hit you. So I'm just like, you really have
It's
to
not
like.
like Dark Souls.
It's not Dark Souls.
It's not Dark Souls. Um, no, yeah. Have you ever fought a brute in Lego Fortnite yet? Like the big trolls.
Oh yeah. We tried to fight one. My
Yeah,
dagger
the
didn't do shit, bro.
rolling is hard because they do like a radial damage.
Yeah.
They a lot of it, and I thought I could take it on with just like I played Dark Souls 3. I played Bloodborne, and I died immediately like with one hit because he just like stomped the ground, and that was it for me.
Yeah.
And
No.
even now, like now I think I have like 17, close to 17 health, like 17 hearts.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, I think I could take on a sand brute. And then I slip up one time, and I'll even like have the shield. I slip up one time, dude. I'm left with 3 hearts. I'm like, I'm out of here. I don't want to deal with that.
Nah.
It's it's great with what Fortnite's trying to do.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
It ain't no goddamn fighting games right now. That's for sure. As someone who
Lego
grew up with,
Lego fighting games, bro, or Fortnite fighting game.
you already know, bro. They got the Lego Spinjutsu, bro. Let's
Spinjitzu.
go, yes sir.
No, no, fuck that fucking mode, bro. That shit sucked.
Yeah, it did suck, bro. It was super small, nothing to do. A question I had for you
Okay.
that will go on the list, or was on the list. I think I took it off, but I remember I was like, oh yeah, it was here. Let me ask him. What is the difference? Because now you're down here. What's the
Okay.
difference between the DoorDash and like order or like giving people their food up there compared to down here?
Um, a lot of people down here, for whatever reason, like to get their food handed to them. Maybe it's because like there's a lot of stealing going on around here.
Maybe,
Not to say we live in a bad area, but but
maybe.
yeah, it might be that, or I don't know. I really don't know what it is. It could just be that like food does get stolen down here a lot or something. But that's the main difference I see is that like a lot of people want their food handed to them. Typically in El Paso, it's just like, oh yeah, just leave it at my door. That's whatever. Leave it on my car. Leave it with my dog. Like, or like also uh people don't like for you to go in their gates if they're closed. Like they're like, oh, just leave it outside the gate. Like don't go in. When like it could take me like
Oh,
three
really?
seconds to just open the gate and go in and leave it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And El Paso, they're just like, uh, hey man, there's a dog. He's not gonna bite you. You can go in the gate. It's whatever. You know. That's like all it is. That's the difference.
Nothing on like food, the
Like,
prices or tips or stuff,
uh,
and gas.
okay. So I do by hour mostly now, cause
Hmm.
like I feel like I get more consistent pay that way. So typically I don't see tips on that, right? I already don't see tips on that. Um, when I the game no
I
when we go out we have gotten more tips like in general, right? Like I just remember like that one guy, did I tell you where like I was he was like, "Oh, people always fuck up. They never like find my apartment. Like it's always hard for people to find the apartment." And I'm like, "Oh, well, I mean, that's why I messaged you so I can make sure." And then he's like, "Oh, did it tip you on the app?" And I was like, "I wouldn't know until like after I do the thing. Like it's whatever. Like if you tip me, you tip me. If not, like whatever. Who cares?" He's like, no, let me tip you. Let me see what I got. And he pulled out his wallet. He was like, damn, I only got like $1. Fuck that. And he like put his card away. He put his wallet away, and he just like looked at me, and he's like, well, unless you got Cash App. And I'm like, yeah, I got Cash App. And he's like, okay, cool. I give him my
yeah.
Cash App, and he reads the name, and he's like, in need of jerks, and he just starts laughing. I was like, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
In need of jerks, bro.
And yeah, he gave me like a $5 tip, and I was like, hell yeah, let's go. He was like, so like $1,000, right? I'm like, hell, I fucking wish.
He's like,
Uh,
no, actually, you're on camera, and I want to be generous today.
actually, Mr. Beast, come on out here.
Mr. Beast. So today, guys, I want to give this guy $10,000 plus tax.
And it's like, oh, Mr. Beast, 6,000.
Jimmy would never be down here, bro.
No, fuck no. His balls would get sticky. But yeah, so it was like whatever. That was that. And then another time I remember getting like tipped pretty good. It was like this girl had ordered some food. I forget from where. I think it was from McDonald's. And we are just like, okay, so we're looking for the place, and we're in like, uh, the complete opposite. Like once we found out where she lived, we were like on the complete opposite side of the street, on like across the fucking expressway on the other side, and we were just like, if we don't see the house, we don't see the numbers, like what's going on. And they're like, oh well, it's an apartment. And it's like it looks like this, or it's like near this, and we're just like, yeah, we don't see any of that, dude. Like what the fuck. So then like the guy calls us, and he's like, okay, so you're gonna go here? Did you go here? Okay, well that's on the opposite side. You're gonna take a left here, you're gonna go down this street, you're gonna go across the expressway, and then it's gonna be like a drive through and like a car wash. And we're just like,
What the
okay.
fuck?
So then we go and we find it. Sure enough, it's like right there. And then she comes out and she's like, "Oh, thank you so much, for taking the time to call us and message us and like talk to us. I know everybody like so for whatever reason it keeps giving people the wrong address and they've just never fixed it. So we messaged DoorDash and everything, but like uh she like was like, "Oh well, yeah, here's the tip," and it was like $10 or like $12 for the tip. I was like, "Oh shit, thanks. That's a good tip. That's a good tip." But yeah, and it's like we've gotten tips like that a couple times here, and I can't really think of like stuff like that in El Paso unless we were delivering Pizza Hut, because Pizza Hut makes them pay you. Well, I don't know about now, right? But before, when you would deliver Pizza Hut, it would be like, okay, so they have to pay you the actual amount in cash, and then you can deliver the pizza. That's weird. It was really weird, and it was like this one
That's
time.
very weird.
There was this one time. I'm gonna fucking out myself here, but there was this one time where the guy was like, "I already paid." I'm like, "No, you have to pay this much," and he's like, "Ah, shit." And he gave me the card. And I'm like, "I don't have a card reader. Like, I can't do that." And he's like, "Ah, fuck." And he goes to check his wallet, and he's like, "I got no cash." And I'm like, "You don't got cash up?" And he's like, "No, I don't got nothing." And I'm like, and he already had the pizza and shit, and he wasn't giving it back. And I was like, whatever, man, just fucking keep it. Fuck you. So we had to pay out of our own pocket what was missing, but that was like the one and only time, and I'll never again. I was like, give me the money now. I'm not handing this over till you give me the money.
Yeah.
That's like it was like rookie mistake. I was like I trusted him that he was gonna give me the
And
shit,
now, and now you got nothing.
and now I'm like, you get nothing. You give me that money. But yeah,
Goddamn DoorDash, bro. Goddamn people.
goddamn people. Uh, Fucking, it's dry as fuck out here, dude. Like in terms of like orders,
Hmm.
there's just like fucking nothing out here. Like when we got here at first, it was like we would get orders and stuff, but now it's like we have to schedule, and then they're like, okay, we have this, like we have these 30 minutes for you to schedule if you want. You only get from 12 to 12:30, or like 3 to 3:30. Just like the little rush hours.
Hmm.
And I'm like, bro, like give me a fucking hour. And they're like, uh, in Rio Grande City, it's like, okay, you get from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. if you want. And I'm like, I'm not gonna drive no fucking hour to Rio Grande City just so I can fucking work a decent amount. Like, fuck that. And then like also like Falfurias and shit is like busy as fuck for whatever reason. I'm like, dude,
Alfuria?
there's like nothing out there. There's fucking
Yeah,
nothing.
there's nothing, dude.
It's just busy all the time. It's like, hey man, we got orders over here if you want them. It's like I'm not driving 50 minutes to go to Falfurias just to fucking like. And I'm like, we're trying to stick in like Edinburgh, where like the fucking university's at. Because
Yeah.
like obviously that's gonna be where there's orders, and there's just nothing.
And it's
There's
always
just
busy, yeah.
there's just fucking
I
nothing
feel I
though.
feel like over there in the university, everyone's always walking. I don't know why.
No, yeah, yeah, no, for sure they are. And like there's a lot of like little like just like college student level like restaurants and pubs and shit. And it's just like there's nothing. Again, like when we got here, like the first month or so, like yeah, it was fine. And then like all of a sudden it was just like, okay, you guys can't work whenever you want anymore. You guys have to do it by the order, or like we have to schedule in, and you can only do it by the offer, not by time, and just like a bunch of like stipulations right now. And I'm just
Hmm.
like, what the fuck? Why? And I was like, probably because we didn't like make enough deliveries last month, or like make enough money last month that they're like, okay, yeah, no, cut it down. And like that's fucking stupid. Like, how are we supposed to make like the what we want to make if like we got used to how it
They're
was, and then
limiting you.
you're
Yeah.
limiting, you're cutting us. And she's just like, it's just how it is, I guess. I'm like, it's fucking stupid. And again, it's just like the most like right now, if I look at my phone, it probably says that McAllen is busy right now. All right, all right. I'm done tampering with evidence. Um. Okay. But yeah, no, that was the DoorDash. It's great. I love it. Um, it just kind of sucks down here.
Kind of sucks. Kind of sucks down here. Yeah. And which is crazy because a lot of people down here love food.
Yeah, I
They love
know.
it down here.
I know.
I guess they don't have the money to deliver.
There's like, that, or they're not lazy.
Also, that a lot of
Um,
people, a lot of Hispanics and Mexicans do enjoy their parents' foods or just make their own, and like they
yeah,
just know how to cook.
yeah. Uh, that's funny because we went to like the same house like twice, right? Like at separate nights, separate like times completely. But I got fucking like I guess you want to say jump scared or like yeah, basically jump scared by a spider, the same spider twice. So
Twice.
yeah, because
It lives
like
there, man.
the first time I went, I was like, oh shit, and it's like a web from the tree to like a bush. It's like a giant ass web, and it's just a big ass spider. Then I'm like, oh shit, and I just went around. And then like the recent time, I was like walking, and I was like whatever, and then I had my light on so I could like see what the number was, and then like as soon as I as soon as like the light hit it hit the spider, not the web. I was like, what the fuck? And then Alia's like, we've been to this house before. I'm like, I don't fucking remember. Maybe now I remember because of the damn spider, but like I don't remember being
Goddamn
here before.
spiders, like. God damn it, Josh! You run into my web one more time.
um, but yeah, that was stupid. Like it's just funny that I got jump scared like twice by a fucking spider.
Fucking spider, bro.
I have a neat little story. I guess I was a little paranoid earlier. I still kind of am. Well, Ali and I went to Walmart, right? And we were just like going through stuff, like trying to get groceries and everything. And well, like I started being a little flirty with Alia, right? It's like whatever. And like Alia's like, stop! Like these guys are gonna stare at us or whatever, right? And like it's like these two dudes, they're just like there, and I'm like whatever, and I just like I grab on Ali a little bit, and then like I make eye contact with one of them, and like he kind of just like I don't know, like he just makes full eye contact and doesn't like break away, doesn't do anything. He just makes full eye contact, and then like I break away because it's like whatever, like I'm not trying to get anybody's attention or anything, so I just like whatever. And we just start noticing that like they keep like going around us, like keeping their distance or whatever, but like they're keep like going
Just
around us,
circling you. Yeah.
kind of, yeah. And they're on their phone the entire time, and like they keep going in aisles or whatever, like kind of passing us here and there. And then like they pretend to grab stuff or like they're picking stuff up, and then like but we never saw them grab any items as much as they were saying, oh, you need this compa, this and that, whatever. We never saw them picked up in a single fucking item. And the one time Alia saw the guy pick up the item, she didn't even see him go to a cart, and they never had a cart on them. So this is weird, right? um and then like she said that she saw one of them, like the phone, the flash was on for whatever reason. The flash was just on, and I was like, what? And she's like, yeah. I was like, did you see it go like off? And she's like, no, I didn't see it go off. I just saw that it was on. I'm like, okay. And she's like, and he had the phone pointed towards the aisle that I was standing at. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah. I was like, okay. So after a while, we just didn't see them for a little bit, right? And we pay, and it's so fucking weird. So we pay, right? We're scanning our item, or not even. We're in line. This other couple in front of us is like about to pay, or they're paying, and like not one, not two, not three, but four fucking debit cards, whatever, get declined on his ass. And not just his cards, but his girl's cards also get declined for whatever reason. And they're making a huge deal out of it, and it's like they don't understand how like the card could be locked or like anything. Like they're just being like huge boomers about it. And I'm just like, hey, this is weird. Like, are you for real? Like, is this like, are you fucking with me here? Like, you really don't understand how like your card, how you tried to scan your card like four fucking times, and it could just, you don't understand that it could just lock. Like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
So he goes to the ATM. They're right there, and he gets the money out, and it works, and it's fine. And then he goes and he pays, right? And like that was it. And then we scan our items, we pay, we leave, we get to the car, we put the stuff in the car, we get inside the car, and the guy on the fucking phone passes in front of us. And I'm like, that's the fucking guy, right? And I was like, yeah. And she like locks the doors. And we're just like, that's fucking weird. Right? That it can't be there. I mean, it could be coincidence, it could be whatever. But it's just weird that they never picked up an item. He never had a cart on him. He left. There was no items with him. Yeah, I didn't see the other guy with him. But like we were there waiting for that guy to scan his card for like 5 minutes. Plus the time that we were walking around getting our shit. And they barely decide to leave now? That's fucking weird. It's fucking weird. And I can't remember.
They probably since the flash was on, they were probably like taking a video. They just had
Maybe.
the flash on.
Well, yeah, right. They could have been taking a video, which is like it's weird though, right? And like,
Yeah, it is.
and so I'm just like kind of
They're
like,
just huge fans of INoJ.
it's fuck. Imagine.
That's Josh. Yeah, that's Josh and Alia. That's Kuma. And Usagi. No fucking way, dude.
No fucking way.
Talk to them. I don't want to. That's embarrassing.
Just fucking take the video.
Take a video. Take a video. It's like, oh shit, guys, look. Fucking Josh and Alia. Shit.
And it's just like I can't remember for the life of me if the phone like was facing us or facing away. I can't remember that detail in terms of the car. And obviously at the store it did face us a couple times. You know, obviously because Ali was able to see the flash, but
Yeah.
it was just weird. Like again, it could just be coincidence. It could be nothing. We didn't see anybody follow us, so that's cool, I guess.
Could be paranoia, but
I
I don't
sure,
know.
I sure
I don't know
hope
about
it
what
is,
for you.
but I don't fucking know. I don't know. You never know with this shit.
These people are weird, man.
Yeah,
People are weird down here.
yeah.
Yeah, you gotta post up.
I gotta post up. Nah,
Mhm.
fuck no. I ain't got no blicky. I ain't got nothing. I can't. I can't. If I had one, maybe. I'd be like, yeah, what the fuck? But nah, I was just like, I don't know. I just thought that whole situation was weird. Um, then like I said, we didn't see anybody follow us, but you never know. And it was just like odd. It was just really odd to me that like happened, and like Alia had noticed them like way before me, and then like she was like, they keep like walking around us and like this and that, right? And I was like trying to give it the benefit of the doubt, where I was like, well, I mean, they look like this maybe profiling, but I was like, they look like they probably work in construction. They're probably, in like a fucking camp or something, where like it's like 12 dudes in a trailer or whatever, just
Oh
living.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, it's probably just that, right? But then she pointed out, and I also was trying to remember, like, they never had a cart, right? And she's
Yeah,
like, no,
no.
I never saw them with a cart. And I'm like, that's fucking weird. That's fucking weird.
They
Nah,
just go like follow people.
I guess I don't fucking know what
It's
the
their
whole
hobby. They're like, it's like it's like 8 p.m. What to do? What to do?
kind of follow people.
Time to follow people. I'm gonna go to Walmart. They
Um,
wake up. They're like, I'm off today, guys. I'm gonna go to Walmart. Follow people.
I just hope, I do hope it was nothing. It was just paranoia, and it's just like whatever. Um, and Alia got over it like real quick. Like she's just like, oh whatever, like I guess. And I'm over here like, but like,
Tweaking.
yeah, I'm just like, dude, but like, why?
It
Like,
doesn't add
why
up.
did
What
it
the?
just?
There
I
has
was
to
like,
be
what the
something
fuck?
more.
Yeah, and so and Alia's like, well, I like as a woman, like she, quote unquote, goes through that like constantly. Like it's always like she's on edge, looking around, noticing things
Uh-huh.
and stuff like that. And I'm like, I guess I'm like, it's just a whole vibe when like you see it happen. I think like, or not a
Uh-huh.
vibe, but it's like it's a whole like thing. It's a whole like it just opens your eyes, I guess, or it's just like, oh shit, like that could
Yeah,
happen. Like,
especially like if people were staring at you. I remember in high school, I wasn't staring at this guy. I was at Stripes though. I was not staring at this guy whatsoever. I was staring at my backpack because back then there was a lot of kids. Obviously, it was the Stripes right there,
yeah,
and a lot of kids would come and just steal stuff. So every time we would walk in, we were like regulars. Basically, we would go buy stuff, just sit at the tables, hang out till like 7 or 8, and then just go home.
yeah.
But they were like, "Oh, it's just the rules. Like you can't have your bag." So I would leave it there. And I was looking at my bag and just like trying to remember if I brought something from the class. I was like, did I forget it? That sucks if I forgot it because I'm pretty sure they're gone. So I was just looking at my bag, staring. I didn't even realize there was a guy there, but it was a Mexican guy. He's like, ¿Qué quieres, huh? ¿Qué compa? ¿Qué? ¿Qué? And he started getting mad, and I was like, what? He's
Yeah.
like, "Ta, ¿qué quieres, hey, güey? ¿Qué quieres? I was like, what's going on? What happened? And he's just like, Helmer was there with me, and he was just like, dude, he's saying you were staring at him. It's like, looking at my bag, bro, and he was just like getting fucking heated. He fucking started throwing shit, and I was just
What
like,
the fuck?
I wasn't staring at you, bro. I swear, I was not staring at you. A lot of stuff happened that was like weird at that fucking Stripes with me
Yeah,
specific. Just stuff like that, like old people always staring at. Also, like a lot of old guys at that Stripes would just
yeah,
like loiter and just look at women. There's a lot of weird stuff going on at that Stripes, dude.
yeah. It's just it's different. Again, like just not used to that shit in El Paso, bro.
Yeah, no, that
It's
stuff does not happen over there.
no
It's
man.
completely different.
Well, that's the one time where like you and Alex are crossing the street or something, and they're like, "Quítate la verga."
Oh
It's
yeah.
the one time, but other than that, yeah, that shit don't happen. It's not really like that. Um, as funny, like also we were at HEB where we were getting the fucking flowers, and Alia is kind of like we're leaving already, right? We're done. Well, we walked in and there's this lady and her son, and he was pushing the cart, and he like hits her with the bottom of the cart, like on her feet, obviously, like on the
Yeah.
back, and she's like. She yells at him. She's like, "Ah, pinche cabrón!" This and that. She's like going off, right? Going off on her shit. And it's like, "Hazte para allá, güey." You know, like, but like loud, like fucking, like hard, and like, goddamn. And then like a little bit later when we're leaving, after we paid and everything, we're leaving, and like another mom kind of does the same shit to her kid, and then Alia's like, a lot of women out here like kind of like your mom, like they kind of, like she's like they're kind of like your mom, like what, like yell at their kids.
Yeah.
Like just like fucking scream at them, and then she's like, "Yeah, I guess so." And I'm like, yeah, it's just like that down here. Like, ask anybody, it's just fucking like that down here for whatever reason, you know." And she's just like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, no, it's just, it's the valley, I guess. I don't fucking
Yeah,
know."
I don't know. But there is a lot of that.
Yeah, so I
Just
just like,
mothers with their children.
yeah,
It just
and
happens.
Alia has been saying like for a while now. She's like, people keep staring at me, like at stores and stuff, and I'm like, why not? She's like, yeah, they keep staring at me, and I don't know why, and she hates it, right? And I'm like, they just probably haven't seen anyone as pretty as you. Just stop, you're crazy. You're overthinking about it. And now today, and I'm just like, wait a minute, wait a minute, hold on, like. It's just maybe I got soft. Maybe I got soft up in El Paso, bro. I gotta get
Maybe.
hard. I gotta get hard down here.
Ah,
Stare
got
back
that
at people and
boner. What are you guys gonna do?
just fucking stare at people.
Yeah.
Um. So yeah, it's just like weird. The whole thing is just
Can't
weird.
keep it soft down here, man.
No, fuck no. Y'all want to fight down here or some shit, dude. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that with
I don't
people
know
down
what it
here.
is with people.
It's the water.
It's like
It's
people just
that's SPI water, bro.
want something down here.
Yeah, I don't fucking know, dude. It's so weird. Or maybe people can tell that we're not really found from. Well, I mean, I'm from here, but like I've been up there for so long that it's just like I guess people can tell like you're not from here. Yeah, I don't like you.
I don't like you. He
He
doesn't
didn't
like you
like you
either.
either. Yeah, I fucking know, dude. Ooh, it's just weird.
The difference between up there El Paso area and down here the 956 area, the the contrast the contrast is real.
I
And
mean,
that's in Texas still.
yeah, it's still in Texas. I was gonna say though, I think like I'm in far, right?
Yeah.
Or it's like my mom. Well, technically, I'm not in far. Whatever. My mom is like, nah, that's a dangerous place. Like that's a dangerous. There's what she knows or what she knew is like, yeah, no, they're crazy out there in far.
From what I've heard also, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, in McAllen, it's fine. McAllen Mission is like,
Mission's
I, I
like
want to.
from what I know is borderline almost there
Right,
compared to
right,
Par and Sherry. Par
right,
and Sherry are always like I think the two cities that are always like the craziest.
right. I
Mission's like family and there might be some stuff going on, but it's just like a cozy little Mexican Hispanic
Right, and
community.
then like, and then you think about like living on back where you lived in on Conway or whatever, and then like just having the fucking Sud 13 there and shit,
Oh
just
yeah.
having the fucking
Oh
gangs
yeah.
there. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no,
It was
nah.
just that area. It's fine.
Okay, okay. Thank God, or maybe not thank God, but like, good for them,
You guys
right?
got the good part
Good
of
for
far.
good for people. Yeah, because we're still on like Jackson. We're still
Yeah.
in McAllen technically. Um, but like that's the fucking Walmart we went to. The fucking one on the fucking one on Jackson. The one in front of the fucking lags and shit, right? Like we were
Yeah.
there, and and like it's just like it's right there. As far as right there, like you just go a couple more, it's right there. So I don't know. I don't know what it was. That just felt odd to me. It felt off. I'm still a little paranoid. I'm like I'm like starting to be like it's whatever. I just gotta deal with it, right? And as long as nothing happens for like the next like 3 days, we know that we're good. Um,
Um, Catch us on the next episode of ConvoBreaker with
it just
Tinfoil Josh.
they're in my walls. They're in my
They're my
fucking walls.
guys. They're staring at us. I have to tape up my wall. Okay, they're there.
Yeah. um, I don't fucking know. I was gonna say, shout out to people that live in Alton. Y'all live in cozy. Y'all, those motherfuckers live in cozy for sure, for
Alton?
sure. Yeah, no, no,
No,
no.
yeah, you're right. Alton is. I want to say Alton's pretty run down, and there's like nothing out there.
Yeah,
But I never hear anything bad. It's just that
yeah,
there's kind of nothing out there. It's really small.
yeah. That's why. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I feel like they're living cozy out there in Alton.
Yeah. All they got is stars, bro.
That's not true. They got Golden Chick. Fuck you.
Fuck no, bro. You can get golden chick anywhere else. I mean, you can get
No,
stars, but stars is like that's probably the best stars down here. Everyone
fuck.
always thinks of that one at least.
Um, it's funny. Like, I was gonna say, like, oh well, I'm Benson. It's also pretty fucking calm. That's not true. That's not true. I remember one day we were kids, me and my brother, or like probably 12 and some. Uh, we went. We were like closing the gate on our front like at the front of the house, and like right in front of us there used to be like this brick walled house. Like it's just like all high and like you can't really even see the house.
Uh-huh.
There was a car parked there, and then just all of a sudden it like takes off. It burns out a little bit, and then it starts taking off, but you hear gunshot. Like they started shooting, like right in front of us. Like not even like 20 feet away. They're just shooting, and my brother and I just fucking. Well, I ran. I think my brother just ducked behind the wooden wall.
behind you.
Is
He
that
fucking
true? Is that true,
ran.
Nathan?
Yeah, he was.
Fucking left me behind.
I did I did leave him back. I ran. I was like,
But before all that, they screamed like,
He
"Hey,
left me high,
move!"
bro.
Or they're telling us to fucking get out of the way or some shit.
oh,
And
they're
they
there.
were like, "Nah." And then one guy was like, "Nah." Like, nah, fuck them, and just in that, and they just started blasting after that.
Yeah, yeah. And I fucking ran. I booked it. I was like, I ran all the way. I ran behind the Mustang that was like almost to the front of the house. I just ducked behind it and ducked behind the engine. I was like, ah, fuck that.
Yeah,
I was
fuck
out.
that.
Bro, I was running right behind you,
Benson.
and so like I hear like fucking bullets zinging past me.
Yeah,
I fucking quickly jumped into the door, like the brick house,
yeah,
and I fucking jumped through there. I was like, "Fuck, nigga."
yeah, yeah. No, that shit's. I ain't hear no bullets whizzing.
Cause Benson, like the Benson Road is like, at least to me, feels like gentrified and feels like it should be calmer.
Yeah,
But
right.
but like like I've heard stories. I've seen what how it is out there.
Yeah,
It sounds like it would have some like stuff like that.
just a little
At
bit.
least like gang activity or something.
Yeah, yeah. And like I know I just knew that
Is
the
that
house that
Shamrock?
house the what?
Shamrock, is that you back there, baby?
Just boom. The lich.
What you doing back there, baby? What you doing?
Stands up on both feet. Starts walking over to
Just
you. But yeah, uh like I've seen some shit, obviously. That's crazy. It's crazy out here. It's Reynosa, right? It's gotta be. No disrespect.
no,
No
it had to.
disrespect. But it's gotta be
No,
Reynosa.
it's gotta be. As popular of a city, every time you think of Mexico, Reynosa, it's gotta be.
As much as like I've heard of like Juarez, like how bad it was or whatever. I haven't seen anything crazy going on in El Paso, and the craziest shit that went on when I was there was they found some bodies at a canal. It was like just beheaded bodies, and the the Walmart got shut up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those were the craziest things that, and I wasn't even there for them.
I couldn't even tell you anything that happened down here.
Liquid death.
I think I think that's a good enough time to end it. Leave on an exciting note.
But we didn't do the questions. We didn't do the questions, Logan.
What questions?
The quiz. The quiz.
How are we gonna quiz each other?
Yeah, I said we should do that.
You wanna try that?
Yeah, fuck it. Do you go first or I go first? Well, I went. I already did it, so I feel like you could go first.
Okay. Let me get
Oh, what's that noise?
prepared.
Is that your phone?
No.
You didn't hear that?
Yeah.
What?
Like something rattling.
I heard you. There
Hold
we
on.
go.
I'm gonna go see what's up with Alia. Huh? Did you know what that sound?
No.
What that
All that time living in El Paso made you a fucking pussy.
was. 10 years in El Paso made you a fucking pussy. I don't. I heard something. It was like a rattling or something.
Nah, if Nathan not tripping, you're good.
He wasn't there, bro. That's why he not tripping.
He's right there. What you mean?
No, like he wasn't there to see like all this stuff.
I guess.
But the gate in the back isn't open.
Everything's locked.
Yeah, everything's locked.
Just a window starts opening up behind Nathan.
No, no, don't say that.
All right. Um, as for the quiz questions,
Yeah.
how are we gonna point it? How are we gonna do this? I can't really pull up the videos or the audios or anything. I guess
Did you have videos and audios?
no, but I don't know how to pull it up. That's why. Since you have the board, I don't really
Oh,
have it
right.
set up.
No, that's what I was gonna say. I mean, you could do the clapping or the wah 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 for right or wrong.
Yeah, that's true. I can have that.
I'll probably do that too because I didn't set up. I forgot that I had to set up the
All
because
right. How many points did we do last time?
we did a couple, a couple points. No, I think it was like, well, it depended on the thing, but I think we just did 1 point per like multiple choice.
All right. So this time, since it's just gonna be you and me, and I'm going to be questioning you
Yeah.
with quiz questions. We'll see what sum you could get.
Okay.
How many you got right? How many you got wrong? 2, 3, 4. You got 4 quiz questions.
Can you hear that? No.
No.
Okay. Uh, I guess it's fine. It's fine. You got 4 quiz questions?
You got 4 quiz questions, and we'll see how your knowledge is on some things.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna make this one a 2-pointer.
Okay.
I want you. Most of these are wrestling
Okay.
kind of oriented. Um, I'm gonna make this one a 2-pointer though. Which wrestler gets their name from a Tekken character?
From a Tekken character.
I'll give you multiple choice. Right?
Okay.
Is it A. Chris Jericho,
Okay. Chris
B.
Jericho.
Rey Mysterio,
All right.
C. Kevin Owens, or D. Austin Theory?
Not. I'm thinking about. You say they got their name from a Tekken character. The fuck?
I say acknowledging.
You stay acknowledging. He's not even the tribal chief. Oh, he's still the tribal chief, but he ain't
He,
champion no more.
he ain't the champion though.
Um, like I'm thinking, right, and like, could it really be Austin Theory?
Final guess?
I'm gonna say that's my final guess. I don't get no 50-50s, right?
No.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's like the only nerd, the only pop culture guy there is Ray, right? But I
Yeah.
feel like I don't think he would have. It okay. It was Austin.
It was indeed Austin Theory.
What
You
fucking
wanna
taking? What fucking taking
you wanna
character?
guess? Oh, hold on. I will go back to you.
Oh, he's on the phone. Audio listeners, he's receiving a phone call. No. Let's record it real quick. Hello, hello.
For another point,
Okay.
can you guess which Tekken character?
Can I get a hint? Like, is it a modern? Like, how modern Tekken we're talking about? Do you know?
I can say I'm pretty sure he was. Maybe he started in. I want to say 3. Yeah, 3.
3.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm kind of just gonna go off of the name that sounds most similar. Brian Fury. Let's go.
And you got it correct.
That's weird. That's crazy.
Is that really crazy?
That's crazy. Yeah.
Uh, I guess I can give you 2 pointers on this next one as well.
Okay.
So I will say for this one, for 2
Uh-huh.
points,
Yeah.
which wrestler has a Final Fantasy finisher?
Bro, come on.
Bro, come on.
Yeah, come on. You ain't even gotta give me no multiple choice, bro. Kenny Omega. I'm a fucking Kenny Omega, bro. One Winged Angel.
All right.
He's also
Easy
got a.
peasy.
Also,
Easy
you could
peasy.
say he's got a Street Fighter 5 finisher, the V trigger, bro.
Yeah, yeah, you can say that. That one goes hard. That one goes
Yeah,
so hard.
that's a good ass fucking knee,
That's a
dude.
good that's a good knee, bro. I can't even lie. All right. For this one,
Okay.
how should I? Which Capcom game sold pretty bad to the point where they had to sell some assets?
A Capcom game that sold pretty bad. They had to sell some assets. There's a lot. Do we have multiple choice for this one, or is this also just I gotta
Uh,
guess?
I had some written, right?
Okay.
Was it Dino Crisis 3? Was it Lost Planet 3?
Jesus Christ.
Was it Dead Rising? Or was
Th-
it Devil May Cry?
Nah, Devil May Cry and Dead Rising sold pretty well. Um, like to the point where Dead Rising 1 had the chop till you drop or whatever release on the Wii. So no, it couldn't have been Dead Rising. It couldn't have been Devil May Cry because again, it's like it's just that game sold really fucking well for what it was at the time. Uh, Dino Crisis 3 I know is dog shit. I know for a fact that game is dog shit. Um, and Lost Planet 3 I think got like bad reviews or like it wasn't was it was the weakest one of the three games. But for them to have to had sold assets, it couldn't have been. I feel like it couldn't have been Dino Crisis 3 because I mean that was on the original Xbox and like they were still like I think Resident Evil 4 came out after that. And that sold extremely well. I'm gonna say Lost Planet 3. That's my final guess.
Final guess?
Final guess. Let me hear the want ones. Let me hear the want ones if I'm wrong.
Let me show you, bro. Let me show you. Because I was not looking for that answer. In fact,
Was it Dino
you were
Crisis 3?
close. You were close. Except not really. It was indeed Devil May Cry.
No
Dino
fucking
Devil May
way.
Cry.
Oh, you fucking dickhead! You you fucking misled me then, fucker.
I don't know about that. I gave you the answers.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Dino Devil May Cry
DMC
did
Devil May Cry.
indeed
Yeah, yeah,
sell
okay.
poorly
Yeah, it did. Okay,
to the point
but
where Capcom had to sell some assets.
it's and now that you say it like that, it makes sense that you did put DMC because like while Dead Rising didn't sell terrible, it was like the first in the series and like it was considered overly difficult, and then like Dino Crisis 3 is just ass. That's Planet 3 is like the not the black sheep, but just like the weakest of the three games. It's like, okay, why is Devil May Cry here? Like, why is it there? Now it makes sense. But you should have said DMC Devil May Cry. But okay, okay.
I will say, I will say, uh, for an extra point, which character can you find in a Thailand commercial
Jesus Christ.
about dentistry?
Okay. Damn,
Which
you dug
character?
deep for that one. I don't have a multiple choice.
No, not for this one.
Fuck. About dentistry.
Yeah, they go in the mouth and they're showing you everything, and the model is a character from DMC Devil May Cry.
Oh, it's fucking Dante. It's fucking Dino.
And you got a point for that, sir.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. That's the asset they sold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter like a while ago. I remember seeing that.
And
That's
as for
fucking
this
crazy.
next and last final question, who else has held both ebony and ivory? I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. You can get 3 points for this. Who has held ebony or ivory and or both? There are three answers that you can get.
Well, isn't Bayonetta one of them? Bayonetta is pretty sure she's held both. Like that's like the entire intro of Bayonetta. I mean, I guess you could consider them not actually being ebony and ivory. It's a silver gun and a black gun. But I mean, come on. Virgil has held
Let me
ivory.
let me let me let me rephrase it then.
Okay.
Who has held both or just ebony or ivory and or both from Devil May Cry?
Virgil has held ivory. When they did the jackpot. Uh,
Right? That's 1 point.
does Nero holding the gun in his mouth count? Biting on the gun.
No.
Okay, that doesn't count. Uh, Trish hasn't because she has.
I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
From Devil May Cry, it can be canon and or non-canon. And there's two more characters since you already named Virgil.
Canon or non-canon? You talking like even reboot? You mean? Or like you talking about novels and shit?
Whoever you can
Cause
guess.
well,
As
Goldstein,
long as it's
uh, Nicoletta Goldstein. No, is it Nicoletta? Where the fucking lady who made his guns? She's held them, quite literally. She made them.
true. True.
Um,
Do you want me to get more
Nico.
precise?
Well, what do you mean? Need more precise?
After Dante's has held them.
I'm thinking real hard here.
That's another hint. I can give you one more.
After he's held them, they're canon, non-canon. Okay, what's the third hint?
Do you want it already?
Yeah, I guess so. Cause like it's I'm pulling out blanks here.
Alright, the third hint is how should I put it? How should I put this? One of these characters were in an anime
We're
in
in an
2007.
anime in 2007.
before DMC.
Like the DMC anime, right? Specifically, was it Patty? Patty
It was
Law?
indeed. It was indeed Patty.
Motherfucking Patty Law. She's canon. She is
Yes.
canon.
Yes, she is.
Can't believe it. I don't know why it took me that long. It's like obviously with the anime, like I was like, well, there's only one character in the anime that could have. It wasn't gonna be Morrison because he never touched them. And like Patty was the one fucking around in Dante's shop, so it had to be her.
And this third
Fuck
character.
the third character, right? There's one more. Okay. Um. I'm thinking.
No more
Right.
hints.
No
But
more
I
hints.
will read it again. Who else has held ebony or ivory and or both?
Okay. In Devil May Cry.
Canon
Canon, non-canon.
or non-canon? After Dante's has held them.
Okay. Oh fuck.
This one's gonna stump you maybe. But I
Maybe.
feel like you could get it.
But okay, I just want to clarify. So it is just specifically Devil May Cry games, canon or non-canon slash anime, not Don Dante. This game Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne
No.
featuring Dante.
Yeah. I don't want to give you another hint,
Okay,
but I never said strictly Devil May Cry.
okay, you didn't. So now I gotta think about games that. Is it fucking Deadpool?
No.
Fuck. Well, I mean that's my guess.
Is that your guess?
I guess yeah. I was gonna say because Dante and Deadpool have that interaction. I don't think they ever switch guns, but they
They
have
did
the
not. They did
interaction
not switch
in.
guns. You know who did have the interaction with him and got to hold him? The last
Oh.
character, Rocket Raccoon.
Fuck! Fuck! I forgot. I've never played the fucking story mode. I just know the fucking. I just know the fucking. Ebony, Ivory, care to dance, and he's just fucking shooting. Yeah, fuck! God
That
damn
is
it! God damn it!
1, 2 points you have missed out on. You got a good 90, I would say.
Okay.
You got a good 90, all right. And
Fuck.
you learned some things.
I didn't learn nothing. I knew that. I knew that it was just pushed to the smooth part of my brain because I never want to remember MVCI, bro. I never want to remember that game.
Cue the track. Din, din, da, din, 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 da, din, din. Din, din, da, din. Din, din, da, da, da. Thank
We
you
just
for
went to.
watching, everyone. Thank you so much. This has been ConvoBreaker,
Oh, I
episode
thought.
3, episode 12
I thought I was gonna
of
go
the
with my
current.
questions. I just want you to know. I have like 6 questions. There's 5 questions.
The currents open up.
All right.
Do you want to do 4 as well, and then just save the other 2?
I guess so. I guess so. It's 5. It's 5 questions.
Just save the other one. Choose
Okay.
which. Choose the 4 you want.
I'll just do the first 4. I think the last one might have been, or We'll see. We'll see on this. Yeah, we'll see how this first one goes, and like if it's not a good question, we'll just move on.
Okay.
Because it's like I tried to
I don't
do,
know.
it's because I tried to do the you don't know Jack style of like asking a question where it's like, oh, if Jack the Ripper were to kill one of these Julia Roberts characters, which one would it be? And it's like the one from Pretty Woman and like some other Julia Roberts movies, Runaway Bride and stuff. And you
Yeah,
had to
yeah,
choose the one that was actually a whore, like that kind of shit. So I
yeah.
tried to do that for this first question, and I might have fucked it up, depending. We'll just see. Okay, so all of it is gonna be survival horror, right? It's just gonna be survival horror.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so the first question,
I'm gonna fail.
right? Which one of these would you take for the most healing? A. Painkillers. B. Red, green, and blue herbs. C. A med kit. Or D. Prayer.
Medkit from.
Uh, I didn't specify. It's just a make. I think the way it was painkillers were like uh uh the suffering. The red, green, and blue herbs
Yeah.
were from Resident Evil. The med
Obviously.
kit was Silent Hill, I think, and prayer was from Cool One, which you haven't played.
I do want to give it to the herbs.
Okay.
That'll be my final answer. Locking in
Final answer.
green, red, and blue herbs.
Uh.
Because all together those heal like instantly
Uh.
and like yeah, they heal a lot.
They
Not
heal a
if I'm
lot.
mistaken, all your health, right?
Yes. The red and green already give you full health. The
Yeah.
blue gives you more defense, more enhanced like defense, so you take
And
less
it's
damage.
basically instant, so I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'd take that.
Right. All right, you got it. You got it. All right, all right. Okay, so then we'll just do the next three. Um, what Resident Evil character has the least amount of canonical appearances?
Holy shit.
A. Leon S. Kennedy. B. Chris Redfield. C. Jill Valentine. Or D. Albert Wesker.
Holy shit, dude. Ask the question again.
Which Resident Evil character has the least amount of canonical appearances?
Least amount of canonical
Yeah,
appearances.
yeah.
Well, it's not. So you said it was Leon, Chris,
Chris,
Jill,
Jill,
and
and Wesker.
okay, right off the bat, I don't want to say it's Leon. Leon's in canonical, right?
Yes, canonical.
Movies are canon.
Well, I just said games. I
Okay.
meant I specifically was talking about games. I should probably should
Alright.
have clarified that in the question. But yeah, games.
All right. Let me answer this real quick. But I am thinking, and I think I got my answer. I think.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Leon Games. 246. Chris. 1. Veronica.
He said, I think I've got my answer. He comes back, starts listing out fucking games.
8.
Um,
Gmail.
I just want you to know that there are canon games that aren't numbered.
Oh no, I'm aware.
Okay.
I feel like it's obvious. But I
Okay.
feel like you said it like this to throw me off track.
Mayhaps.
Cause now I wanna change my answer.
You want to change your answer?
Yes, sir.
No, you
Let me
can't do
think about
that.
it. Let me think about it.
And remakes and like the original don't count as separate entries.
No, I got that.
Okay.
I was sure you were on that. Okay, you know what? I changed my answer. I'm locking in.
Okay.
Is it A. Leon Kennedy?
No. Leon appears in 4 canon games. Oh wait, I mean that's your final answer, right? So he
Yeah.
appears in 4 canon games. That's Resident Evil 2,
Yep.
Resident Evil 6,
Yep.
right? Resident Evil 4, and
Mhm.
Resident Evil uh Umbrella Chronicles or Dark Side Chronicles, sorry.
Oh, I forgot about those chronicles.
The correct answer was Jill
Was it Albert?
Valentine.
It was
It's
Jill.
Jill. She's only appeared in 3 canon titles.
Holy shit, dude! I was
Yeah.
wrong either way.
Yeah. Resident Evil 1,
Yeah.
Resident Evil Revelations,
Yeah.
and Resident Evil 5.
Damn.
Wait. I want to say that Umbrella Chronicles is canon. Well, obviously, I said that for Leon.
Obviously,
I was
you're
making
counting it
sure.
for Leon. Yeah.
Okay, wait. Maybe they were tied. Hold on. I'm making sure. Maybe I was wrong. But Leon does not make more appearances than Jill. Okay, hang on. So I had them written down, but then I sent you the screenshot because I was like, okay, this sounds like a good amount of like questions, and like I had to delete the answers. Or maybe I still have the screenshot. Hold up. Or maybe let me just pull that up. I probably should have done that from the beginning. Screenshots.
Damn. Yeah. Only 3.
Yeah. So wait. No, I guess you were right. I think. My bad.
Jill
Should have
Valentine.
never.
The mercenaries.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's. I don't think that's canon.
I don't think that's canon yet.
But for some reason, I have Jill was in 5 games. I think I was actually considering.
The long term.
Uh, I was considering. Uh, what do we call it? Uh, Operation Raccoon City. Even though they're not like
Oh.
canon, but like the events are basically canon. Like the events on Jill and Leon's parts for the most part, those are canon. So I was considering that as a canonical appearance.
Yeah.
So if that were the case, then you would have been right the first time with Leon.
I was gonna say Albert originally.
Right. And now he's been in 8 games.
8 fucking
Yeah,
games.
yeah, he's been in 8 games.
God
He was
damn.
in Zero. He was in One.
Yep.
He was in Umbrella
Yep.
Chronicles. He was in
Forgot about that one.
he was in 4. He was in Code Veronica. That's already 5. Uh, he was
5.
in 5,
Yeah.
and the other 2, I want to say it was what was it? What games were they?
Was it
Oh my god.
Revelations?
Nah, not Revelations 1. It might have been Dark Side Chronicles as well.
No, yeah. I want to say Dark Side Chronicles.
And
That's still a lot. That's still a lot more than I.
yeah, he was in more games.
Fucking Jill with only 3? That's crazy, dude. You would
Canonical,
think.
yeah.
Yeah, you would think she would be in more.
Yeah. But no.
No, I always forget
No.
about her, honestly. Womp,
Alright.
womp.
Wah wah. Alright. Question number 3. Oh, I didn't even give you we'll say these are all like 2 points as well. Okay, now I gotta go back to the actual list. Because I was the only one that had like answers next to it. Which one of these are not a playable character in the Silent Hill games? A soldier, B, a high school student, C, a priest, or D, a trucker?
I want to say it was C,
A priest?
a priest.
No, no, I'm joking. Yeah, okay. You are right. You get a little. That is the one thing you have never played as in a Silent Hill game is a priest.
No, that son, I answered! I answered that shit! Come on! Let's go!
Let's go. I thought I might have stumped you with the trucker or a
Oh, no.
soldier.
Oh, no. I got this. Come
He got this.
on.
All right. And the last question, man. Ugh, these were 2 good questions, and I don't want to choose. That's fine. We'll just number 4. Number 4.
Number 4.
Which one of these is not a survival horror game? A. Signalis. B. Tormented Souls. C. Layers of Fear. Or D. Back in 1995.
I want. I have 2 answers. Which one is it? Which one?
That's up to you. What do you mean?
I want to say. I might be wrong, but in my heart, not my mind, I want to say Tormented Souls B.
Oh, final answer.
Final answer. Was it D or C?
It was C. Layers of Fear.
Yeah, Laser Fear.
Layers of Fear is the non-survival horror. That's just a horror game. Like it's just like you run from stuff or like puzzle horror game.
Sounds
To be
survival horror enough, bro. I should be right.
to be a survival horror game, you need to be able to fight back. You need to be able to have ammo and like scavenge for ammo, scavenge for items. Bro is dead.
Well, yeah, well, you're gay.
You can still bring it back with the last question. Yeah, 50 right now.
Ah,
Will you take the 5th question? Or will you go out on a 50-50?
God damn it, I'll go out on a 50-50. Crown this guy. Get out of my face.
I feel like I said like, oh, they're good questions, right? The last question is just the fourth question, just like it's just like a different like
Different answers, like different meanings.
like different answers. It's more like, well, it's like, so which one is in the survival horror, and this one's like, well, which one of these is like this thing, like in this type of thing. That's it. That's just, it's like the,
Story games.
yeah, it's just like which one of these is like this thing specifically, or like, whatever this thing happens in the game. And it's like the same question. It's just like, okay, well, there's a separate set of games, and they also are like all very similar in like proximity to each other, like in terms of like the genre, the mechanics and all that. They're all very similar. It's just like, yeah, it's another like fuck you question. That's okay. Next time we'll ask that
Next
one.
time. We should get like an animation going where you just like a crown falls from the sky and gets on our little bubble.
You mean like this? Oh, imagine.
Oh,
If only I was that
if only.
prepared. But
Next
all right.
time, next time we'll get even more questions, even more
Yeah.
answers, even more
Well,
hints,
hopefully we'll do the music and
and,
stuff.
and even more organized.
Oh yeah, we've just been out of it
Yeah,
for a
we
little
really
bit.
have. Like I said, the hiatus really got to us.
For real. Call me
All right.
Kintaro Miura the way I be on these hiatuses.
Hey!
What?
Hey! He's dead
What?
now, bro.
It's
It's not
okay.
a hiatus, bro.
It was. It was a hiatus.
He was.
He was. Um. But yeah, that's gonna be it for us. No gym segment.
Known Jim.
Tell him
He's
where to
been.
get
He's
that
been.
fucking hat. You tell him. You tell him where to get it.
Get this bitch on the goddamn motherfucking
The Teespring.
Ah!
Get it on the T. He's gone. He's out of here. He's disappeared. Uh, yeah. Get it on Teespring. Links down below. Use code Kumagi to get 15% off. And the W, like the man said, he said, get that W. Get 10% off when you use code INoJ. More wrestling shit probably next week ish. Hopefully, if I'm not fucking stupid about it. And more Signalis when we're done. I think we got like another session, maybe two to go, and we'll be done with Signalis and Death's Door coming back strong. We're almost done with it, I think. But once we finish it, I will be uploading those as I get to them. And yeah, that's about it. That's all the updates. He's still gone. He just went to bed. He's like, fuck that. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment what you want to see next. Thank you all for
Bye!
watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.